Another session of learning English, improving your English and speaking skills. Well, today's lesson is going to be another awesome one because today I'm going to tell you about these 15 words that you must know to speak fluent English. So, if you know these words, if you know them, your English will become amazing and you will be able to speak fluent English. Why? Because we need words to speak in English. Now, today, I have included such words that are used in a lot of spoken English. These words are not just words that you learn for written English or highly formal English. No, these words are part of your advanced English. Yet they're used in everyday conversations and are heard a lot in day-to-day life. So, these words will make you speak fluent English. Are you all ready for this? I'm Lee Ba, your certified English language teacher, certified by the University of Cambridge, UK. Before beginning, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the lessons that I post for you. Please like the video and share it with your friends too. Okay, now, coming back to today's lesson, let's get started with these awesome 15 words. 15 essential words that you must know. And if you know them, your English will become amazing and you will speak fluent English. So, let's begin with all the 15 words. Let's get started. Word number 1. Listen carefully, everybody. It's rosy. Now, you might think rosy is a very easy word, that it's just the name of a color, a pinkish shade, a pinkish hue. Well, that's true. That is true. But do you know rosy has another meaning? Let me tell you with a sentence, because we are going to learn everything in context. The purpose of today's lesson is to learn this vocabulary with context, because only then will you be able to use it. The sentence is, the prospect of signing this deal seems rosy. That means if a situation is rosy, it indicates success or happiness, something that is going to be hopeful in a positive way. So, a rosy situation means a successful situation, a situation that will bring success and happiness, full of promise, a promising situation. Rosy is a very positive word, and it is used to describe a positive situation. So, if a situation is positive, you say, that's a rosy situation. Or, you can also say that you felt rosy, right? You can use it to describe a feeling, but most of the time, it is used to describe a situation. For example, another sentence could be, the financial condition of the company is rosy. Or, we got a rosy opportunity to go and watch the match. Or, our day was rosy as we went out for a movie. So rosy. Okay, now it's your turn. You have to make sentences on your own. Till then, let's move on to the next word. Word number 2. Listen carefully first. It's contemplate. Contemplate. You can repeat after me. Contemplate, contemplate. Let's look at the sentence first. He contemplated the situation before giving any answer. He contemplated the situation before giving any answer. So, contemplate basically means to think about something, to think deeply about something. Thinking for a very long time or thinking too deeply about something is to contemplate, right? People often contemplate before making a decision. People contemplate when they are analyzing a situation. That means they are thinking deeply about it. Thinking about something for a long time, being very thoughtful in your decision-making, is contemplating. Another sentence could be, she contemplates her future too often. That means she constantly thinks too deeply about her future, all the time. I think that happens with all teenagers, and everyone who's growing up. Normally, that happens with people, right? So, to contemplate a situation is to think deeply about it or to think about something for a very long time. Word number 3. Listen carefully, everybody. It's delusion. Delusion. Now, repeat after me for pronunciation. Delusion, delusion. That's absolutely amazing. Now, delusion, I think this is something you're familiar with. We hear it a lot. For example, you need to come out of your delusion and accept reality. So, delusion is basically a situation that we have created in our minds, but that is not real. It's fake. A delusion can be anything. When you know the facts, specifically when you know that something might be false, but you still believe it, that's delusion. People live in a delusion. For example, if a person knows that their chances of getting promoted are almost non-existent because there are other contenders who will perform better, but still believes they will get promoted, even after knowing the facts, that person is living in delusion. They are not accepting reality and are stuck in the fantasy or fake world they have created. That is delusion. So yeah, you can use this word correctly now. That is delusion. Another sentence could be, he's being delusional to think that he will get promoted. He's being delusional to think that he will get promoted. So, delusional is basically an adjective, and delusion is the noun. Same word, but different versions. We know that we can use a word in many different ways. Delusion, delusional, when you don't want to accept reality. So, that is the word. Word number 4. Listen carefully, everybody. Blemish. Repeat after me. Blemish. Yes, once again, blemish. Excellent. Now, blemish. You need to hear the sentence. There was no blemish on her beautiful white dress. There was no blemish on her beautiful white dress. A blemish on a white dress means a mark or a spot. So, blemish is basically something that spoils an appearance. It could be a spot of ink on a white dress, food that has fallen, or any other mark. So, there was no blemish on her beautiful white dress means it was spotless, without any marks or stains. Blemish is also used for situations. For example, if a situation is spoiled by a particular action, you can say it's blemished. That means everything was going well, but then something happened that ruined it. For example, imagine you're making a decision for a project, and one of the key team members, who is performing really well, is suddenly replaced by someone else. The project continues, but because that person needed time to adjust, the team missed the deadline. That means a change in team members was a blemish, as it caused the team to miss the due date. So, that's how you form sentences using blemish. You can use this word any time to refer to a situation or when talking about appearance, clothing. For example, word number 5. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is fiasco. Fiasco. This word is quite popular these days. In spoken English, you'll hear it a lot. Repeat after me. Fiasco. Okay, what does fiasco mean? Let's listen to a sentence. The whole meeting ended up in a fiasco. A fiasco is basically a disaster. Not a natural disaster, but a situation that goes very wrong. It's a complete mess or failure. For example, a meeting might end in a fiasco because people couldn't reach a decision. There were too many conflicting ideas, and it all turned into an argument, resulting in no outcome. That's a fiasco. A fiasco is always used in reference to a situation. Another example. The party turned into a fiasco because two people started arguing. So everything was going great, and then suddenly it all went downhill. That's a fiasco. Word number 6. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is root. Root is an easy word. It simply refers to the base of a plant, the long roots that go into the soil to help the plant grow. But root also has another meaning in conversational English. It means the cause of something, specifically the cause of a problem. There's a phrase called root cause. Root refers to the beginning of something, the reason why something is happening. For example, we need to find the root cause of the delay immediately. Or, let's organize a meeting to discuss the root of this issue. In these sentences, root of the issue means the cause of the issue, what is actually creating the problem. So, root means the base, the cause, or the beginning of something. Word number 7. Listen carefully, everybody. Word number 7 is exaggerate. Exaggerate. Repeat after me. Exaggerate. Remember, there's a double G in the spelling, but we do not pronounce the G, right? Exaggerate. Exaggerate. Excellent. Now, what does exaggerate mean? Do not exaggerate the situation by adding unnecessary details. Salespeople exaggerate. So exaggerate basically means to make something seem larger than reality, to magnify a situation. For example, you buy something and then you exaggerate its price by saying, I bought it for this much from this place, making it seem more impressive than it really was. Another example, you attend an event, but when telling others about it, you add extra details that were not true. That means you're exaggerating, making the event seem larger or more exciting than it really was. A simple example could be, you stayed in a 3-star hotel, but you tell everyone it was a 5-star hotel. That is exaggerating. In short, to exaggerate means to add details that make something seem more magnificent than it actually is. Another example, stop exaggerating about the party you attended. Stop exaggerating the details of this project. Word number 8. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is euphoria. Repeat after me. Euphoria. Once again, euphoria. Now, let's hear an example. The team felt a sense of euphoria after winning the match. Euphoria is a feeling of extreme happiness, a sense of achievement and excitement. It usually happens due to a special event or an accomplishment. For example, the students were euphoric to know their results. My friend was caught up in euphoria after getting admission into her dream college. So, euphoria is a joyful, excited feeling you get when something great happens, like winning a match, getting into a dream college, or receiving great exam results. A euphoric moment is one where you feel on top of the world. Word number 9. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is futile. Repeat after me. Futile, futile. Example, all her efforts to make the project successful were futile as it rained heavily the next day. This means that her efforts were useless because the rain ruined everything. Futile means useless, in vain, or without purpose. For example, your efforts on this project will be futile if you do not add more members to your team. If you don't submit your assignment on time, it will become futile. Here, futile means that if the assignment is submitted late, the teacher may not accept it, making all the work useless. So, Futile describes a situation or effort that has no use or purpose. Word number 10. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is inevitable. Repeat after me. Inevitable. Example. The appointment of the new CEO was an inevitable decision. Inevitable means something that cannot be avoided. It is bound to happen. Some things in life are inevitable. You have no control over them. They will happen no matter what. For example, working extra hours is inevitable if we take up this project. Here, inevitable means it is certain that we will have to work extra hours. There is no way around it. So, inevitable describes something that is unavoidable and bound to happen. Word number 11. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is charisma. Repeat after me. Charisma. Example. There is charisma in the way she talks. He has such a charismatic personality. Charisma refers to the power to attract and influence people in a positive way. Great leaders often have charisma. It's what makes people listen to them and follow them. For example, many world leaders have a charismatic personality, which is why they are able to influence people. Her voice is charismatic. It makes people want to listen to her. So, charisma is a special charm or appeal that draws people in and makes them listen. Word number 11. Charisma. Charisma is the power to influence people in a very positive manner and to attract people in an inspiring way. For example, when we talk about charismatic personalities, we often refer to great leaders and successful entrepreneurs. All the great leaders and business founders around the world possess charisma. It's that special quality in them that enables them to achieve great things and influence people. Word number 12. Lure. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is lure. Repeat after me. Lure. L-U-R-E. Example sentence. She was lured into accepting the job due to a high salary package. Lure means to attract someone to do something by offering them something in return. It often implies tempting or persuading someone into doing something they might not have done otherwise. For example, they launch a new campaign to lure customers. Advertisements are designed to lure people into buying products. Think about advertisements. When children see an ad for a toy, they often get lured into wanting it, urging their parents to buy it. Another meaning of lure relates to charm or attraction. The lure of the city lies in its green forests. The lure of the ocean called him to explore distant shores. Here, lure means a charm or appeal to place. Word number 13. Wary. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is wary. Repeat after me. Wary. W-A-R-Y. Example sentence. She was wary of traveling by public transport at night. Wary means to be cautious or careful. To think before acting because you're unsure or don't completely trust the situation. For example, she was wary of approaching new people in town. You should be wary of strangers who offer you food. Being wary means being alert and careful, especially when dealing with something unfamiliar or possibly dangerous. Word number 14. Vibrant. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is vibrant. Repeat after me. Vibrant. Example sentence. The painting was full of vibrant colors. Vibrant means bright, full of energy and enthusiastic. For example, the garden was filled with vibrant flowers. Bright, colorful flowers. She has such a vibrant personality. full of enthusiasm and positivity. A vibrant personality is someone who is full of life, excitement, and positivity. A vibrant place is one that is lively, energetic, and colorful. Word number 15, enigmatic. Listen carefully, everybody. The next word is enigmatic. Repeat after me. Enigmatic. Example sentence. We participated in a treasure hunt, which was an enigmatic experience for us. Enigmatic means mysterious or difficult to understand. For example, he has an enigmatic personality. Mysterious, not easy to figure out. The novel is full of enigmatic situations that keep the reader guessing. An enigmatic person is someone who doesn't reveal much about themselves, making them seem intriguing or mysterious. Your homework. Now that you know these 15 words, practice using them. Your task. Create 2 sentences for each of the words we discussed today. This will help solidify these words in your mind and improve your fluency in English. Keep practicing, keep learning. That's all for today's lesson. I'll see you again with a new lesson. Until then, take care